Okay, Stephanie used the argument that we should legalize physician-assisted suicide, was her last argument, because it will assist in legalizing and keeping it safe, so that the unreported physician-assisted suicide that already goes on will be safer and cleaner. I believe that's the same argument that marijuana uses to legalize the drug. So I don't know if we should just legalize things to make them safer, because then we could use that for cocaine, murder, if you steal things, all those lovely things that are just not okay. She also stated that the U.S. should adopt the physician-assisted suicide, because the other there are 4 states that have. Again, 46 states have already said no. The Supreme Court has left it up to the states, and the rest of them, 46, which is a very large portion, have disagreed and have not found that they want to participate in it. So if you like to view it as a whole, 46 outweighs 4. Physician-assisted suicide versus removing life support. Well, removing life support, those people, their bodies gave up. Physician-assisted suicide is gravely different because that's your mind giving up. Your body, if you have this terminally ill person and they have 6 months to live, okay, that's not a guarantee 6 months. The doctors are not psychics. They are making an estimate. They're going off their intuition. So if that's giving them that 6 months, now you're telling me that this person, I don't want to wait the 6 months, I just like to pass away tomorrow. Your mind is deciding that. Your body has not decided to give up and pass away tomorrow. Your body is going to fight until it's ready to give up. Okay. And I also wanted to mention, I think there are flaws in the way that they are mandating the physician-assisted suicide. You have to prove residency. The proof can include a state ID, which you can just go into the DMV and get same day. Driver's license, same thing. Documents showing the patient rents or owns a property in the state, or voter registration, all of which you can get in one day. So there is no current law that prevents a person from California, if they really want to go, they can move off to Oregon and in a day just prove, okay, well, I live here. I can use Oregon's physician-assisted suicide. We don't need to legalize it throughout the United States. If that person really desperately wants it, they can go to Oregon or to Washington, Vermont, or Montana. The Death with Dignity National Center says that the attending physician must establish whether or not the patient has adequately established their residency. The doctor is determining whether or not this person lives there and verifying a valid ID. Doctors are trained for medical professions. They are not geniuses, nor can they tell whether or not that ID is fake. I'd like to read you an article, or a portion of an article from lifenews.com. It was from, the author is Matt Hanifin. He stated, sadly, some believe that a person's value and dignity are only rooted in what they are physically and mentally capable of. It's scary to think that there are people out there campaigning for others to be able to kill themselves and somehow claim that they are being merciful. Death with dignity, it's a loaded word. You're choosing to pass away because your pain is intolerable. But you're giving someone the right to admit it, or maybe they're not physically administering it, but they're prescribing you something that is now going to take your life away. There's nothing dignified about walking out and not fighting for your life. Our basic instinct is to fight for our own lives, not to take the easy way out. Thank you.